Welcome to the Christian and Daniel Show.
It's about to get real, well, you know the deal. You won't have to guess how either of them feel. Bringing up the things you don't think to know. Never knowing where the conversation will go. Just a little more than anything goes. It's a Christian and Daniel Show.
Hello, everyone. I am Christian.
Hello, Daniel.
Is in the show's name. And this is
I'm Daniel.
Daniel. His name is in the show name. Say hello, Daniel.
Hello, Daniel.
That's it. That's my man.
Welcome, everybody.
It's been a week.
I want to welcome everybody to the Christian and Daniel Show. For all the friends who are watching us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, thank you. Would you mind sharing this on your page? Would you mind sharing it on your page so that your friends can watch with you? If you're watching us on YouTube, do us a favor. Scroll down, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll let you know every time there's a new show on the air. And remember, we have shows on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So there's something every day, and we want you to find out as soon as we post it on YouTube. So welcome to the show. Hi, babe.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You know, today I had to do a lot of exercising, being in the moment and being grateful in the moment.
Ooh.
Not worrying about being grateful for every other things coming, not worrying about the future, like next month or anything like that. Like I had to really dig deep today and just focus on being grateful every minute for what I had. You know, for today, I have a new dishwasher and it works great.
Yes.
And I'm using it now. And can you hear it? No.
Are you purposely doing dishes right now so that you could tell everybody that you're doing dishes and you can't hear it?
No, I don't do things like that. You know, when you're on your own, you just build up a lot of dishes. But no, it's going. It's so nice to have it installed and done. I'm so grateful that my landlord was really, really terrific about the whole thing. I had a scary second, and that's when I realized I have to stay in the moment, take a deep breath, and stay in the moment and be grateful, because I thought my refrigerator had stopped working. Because it didn't seem like I couldn't, you know, it doesn't run loud, but you could hear it still when it runs. And it felt like it wasn't keeping my frozen stuff frozen. And so I was like, my popsicles last night seemed like they were not as frozen as they usually are. And so I was getting concerned, but I realized it's just in my head because I reset it. I turned it off all the way, completely shut it off, waited 5 minutes, then I turned it back on, and I put it at maximum so it would turn on. And I went about my business for the next 30 minutes, came back, and it was running. In fact, it was getting really cold, so I had to turn it down again to where it normally is. But it just kind of reminded me, be grateful for what you have in the moment, because there's people who don't have as much as I have. There are people who don't do what I can do. And, you know, at work, I had to expand. I didn't realize I was really playing the part-time card, and I needed to move up to as close to full-time as I can. And I ramped it up because, you know what, I can handle either there's 2 tutoring situations that happen at my work, and I can handle both of them just fine. I get through them. One actually that I didn't like, I'm starting to like because it kind of moves faster, you know, because it just keeps you on your toes. But just a lot of gratitude for being where I'm at. Like, I mean, come on, I have an OLED, top of the line OLED Sony TV that I didn't have to pay for, which is wonderful because it was under warranty. I have a lot of stuff. I have you in my life. I have these pictures that you all are going to see. Spoiler alert. I have internet access. I have cell phone. I have the ability to still buy what I need. I bought toilet paper. But you know, paper towels. It sounds so mundane, but there are people who cannot get that right now, who cannot afford these things that I think are basic. And I remind myself, I'm lucky I can afford them. And I just have to really stay grateful that Alexa, stop. Sorry, that was an alarm for laundry. I got to do laundry. Hello. There are people who don't even get to do laundry as easy as I do, or they have to pay for it. Dear God, thank God I don't have to, knock on wood, I don't have to pay for it. And I get to use full-size washer and dryer, so I can throw whatever I want in there. I can wash my comforters. A lot to be grateful for. I need to remind myself, and it's also part of my recovery and my program, my 12-step program. I just need to remember that was one of the hardest lessons I had to learn, was being in the moment, living in the moment, not living in the past or tomorrow, and being grateful for what I have in this moment. In this moment, I'm not starving. Hello, look at me. Am I starving? No. But I'm not starving. I'm not freezing. I freaking got my wall heater running again, so my house is nice and warm. I don't have to be outside in the wind where it's really windy today. I'm not rich, but I'm not broke. And I know that, and I'm learning that's the most I can remember. I heard from my goddaughter today.
Oh,
That's like huge, because she's not a kid anymore. She's a full-grown, on her own adult. And, she's planning on coming down to LA. So she asked if she could stay here with me. And I'm like, of course. So, I have a friend treating me to mani-pedi on Saturday afternoon. I don't have to pay. All I have to do is drive. I can do that. I hardly drive my car, so it's not like I'm spending money on lots of gas or anything. And again, I even have a car. I have a car that works, knock on what you got again, works perfectly. And I'm not putting hardly any miles on it. So for me to be ungrateful, it's when you look at it from the gratitude side, it's like, you're a moron. You can't possibly be ungrateful. What the hell don't you have that there are other people who, you just not even compare yourself to, just compare yourself to yourself. You have first world problems. Okay? Yeah. Dishwasher is not required in any home to make it a home. It's only a luxury that I'm lucky my landlord is willing to let me have.
Well, this is a good, as long as we're talking about being in the moment, because many people, don't understand or don't grasp the concept of being in the moment. Because sometimes being in the moment is realizing everything that you have around you and going, I'm missing out. But let's give folks, how do you, of course, you have the wonderful me to remind you of staying grounded, but how do you, what do you use, what are your tools? That's the word I'm looking for. What are your tools for staying in the moment?
Yeah. How do you keep yourself grounded when you really it's so easy, particularly with finances. It's so easy for us to lose our minds and go crazy. And you go into this world of deprivation where you only focus on the things you can't afford, on the things you can't have. I can't afford to, fly wherever I want to fly. I can't afford to go visit. I can't afford to watch. I can't afford to go to the farmer's market and buy my groceries anymore. And come on, everything I just named is super first world issue. There are people who literally walk multiple miles one way to get clean water and just to get a gallon. So I'm not saying you have to compare yourself. Don't compare yourself, but just live in the realm of reality that.
But that's a good stay in the moment tool, is don't compare yourself to others. When things get overwhelmed, and forget about everybody else for a minute.
Yeah. If I compared myself to, I have friends who are pretty successful and very comfortable financially. It would be so easy to compare myself to them and get down on myself. Be like, oh, they're younger than me and they shouldn't be more successful than me. Well, that's BS. Everyone has what everyone's supposed to have, and what they've worked for, they have it. That's just how it works. And have I worked for it like they did? No. Do I do the same work they do? No. Do I have the same education? No. So comparing myself to them is literally comparing an orange to an apple. If you like oranges and you don't like apples, okay. there's no comparison. They're totally different fruit. So kind of the same thing with me and my friends. I'm just like, whatever they have, I want to praise them for it. I want to thank God that they are doing what they're doing, and that they're safe, they're healthy, and they're alive. That's all I could ask. That's all I could wish for my friends. Anything else is just BS. Oh, they drive a BMW. I've always wanted a BMW. Whatever. Then, hello, did Brittany not tell us how to get that stuff? You better work, bitch.
But I mean, again, not doing that is a great tool to have.
It's the number one tool.
When things get overwhelmed, it's usually, not always, usually because we're watching something else happen, and we start to compare each other.
The comment thing, did you not put us on public or free, or because it's weird there's no comments coming in. Usually at least someone says hello.
No, our comments are open.
So we're just that unpopular today. That's okay.
But sometimes people are watching us that are not linked in.
Like they can't, or on LinkedIn.
I mean, but we're open.
LinkedIn could do it too. So anyway, I just noticed. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, we are public.
Otherwise, it's super important to stay, because I think that's part of staying grounded. And in recovery, that's something my sponsor taught me, is that you don't compare yourself to others. It's not worth it. There's no comparison. Everyone has different shoes that they wear and different shoes they've had to walk in. Period. There's no comparison. You are, as an individual, you're unique. As an addict, for me, I'm not unique. Like what I do as an addict, there's millions of addicts who do the same thing. But as far as me as an individual person, I'm unique. And what I do, what I've done, I've done. What benefits I've had, I've had. And where I'm at because this is exactly where I'm supposed to be.
So what other tools do you use when I'm not there and we can't
humble myself? I humble myself each morning almost every morning. I do miss mornings when I don't, but particularly when I'm on my own, I get on my knees and I pray. I ask God to fill my void. That sounds so wrong, but I'm not going to go there. To fill my spiritual void that I have as an addict with his love, light, and faith. Because I don't have the love for myself. That is not a doing. I did not learn to love myself. God gave me the love to share with myself. God loves me, and I had to, once I recognize that, then I have that love for myself. But everything I've done is because of my higher power. It has nothing to do with me. That's why I say love, light, and faith. Let me be able to share, have faith that next month my rent will be taken, everything will be taken care of. Next month, or whatever I'm thinking about or worrying about, that whatever it is, it'll be taken care of. That I have to have faith that God will take care of me. My higher power doesn't want me on the street. My higher power doesn't want me uncomfortable and miserable. I just know he doesn't. That's not I just know that. But I have to take action. God's not an ATM machine. I do have to take action and try to get myself and help myself as much as I can. And when I do that, I find God doesn't mind picking up the slack. And then light. It's so easy in today's world. Right now, it is super easy to be dark, miserable, and only want to, critical and say nasty things to people and be a Karen everywhere you go. It's so easy to be a bitch. I'm sorry, I'm going to put a basic B. It's so easy, and it's harder to choose to be of the light and to bring love and hope. And like when someone says something nasty to you, you just go, you know what? Honestly, I will pray for you. And I hope that whatever it is you're unhappy about gets taken care of. And that, Daniel, that's huge for me. That's night and day from the man you met.
For everybody that's joining us or just watching, hi, Michael, welcome to the show. We are talking about how we stay centered, grounded in the moment, and we're just kind of sharing some tools about that. But it's interesting that we have similar yet different ways of doing it. For me, it starts from the moment I get out of bed, and staying in the moment is making the bed. Like I have to make the bed as soon as I can to stay connected. Like that's the first thing. I mean, when I'm at your house, if the bed's not made, I can't. Like my brain it won't turn on.
I so appreciate that too.
But I learned that in rehab. In rehab, you weren't allowed to partake of the activities of the day until you made your bed, and that's so ingrained in me. So that made me. That's the moment where I'm grateful. But then I get in the shower, and I have my Catholic prayers. I have my spiritual manifestations. I thank my spirit guides and my guardians and my guardian angels. And then I have a mantra that I say. So I have a whole, like it's a good 5 minutes, 10 minutes of things that I need to say. And when I don't shower in the mornings, it throws me off. It definitely throws me off for the day. Shower is really important for me to stay grounded. But I told you this from my therapist. My therapist, the first time we met, which was right before the holidays, he asked me, is it difficult to be Daniel G. Garza? And I had to be, as my therapist, I had to be honest with him. But that also made me aware of acknowledging how successful I really am and how much I've accomplished, so that I don't fall into the trap of comparing myself to others.
Or getting down on yourself.
So we should exercise strong self. I mean, I think to have some basis on discipline, like something.
Yeah, I hesitated the word strong.
Yeah.
Because my dad thought he was exercising strong self-discipline, and he was just being unkind and cruel.
Because I can pray, not in the shower.
Yeah, people use that word and as an excuse to be rotten and dark. And I wouldn't say strong. I just say, of course you have to have self-discipline. Like, don't fall for every apple that comes off, don't eat every apple that falls from the tree. Don't give, you have to be a little cynical in today's world. You can't be an altruist. If you're altruistic and unrealistic, then you're not exercising self-discipline. And if you're overly sadistic and cruel or judgmental, then you're also not exercising self-discipline. But you have to be in that happy middle area where there's times when you need to question someone and something, and there's times when you just accept on faith and love. And but no, sloth is itself a sin. So and that's all religious hoo-hoo. If you get rid of the religious part of it, no, being a sloth is horrible. That's how you have 600-pound, my 600-pound life, my 600-pound, 1,200-pound twins. All these shows exist. I'm sorry. I'm a fat person. I shouldn't even be. I forget.
Yeah, and let's not go into.
I forget. I'm not going to go into. I retract that statement. It's not true. But sloth can lead you to some pretty horrible places. Because I've been there. I've done it. I've exercised it. I've committed that sin, and it can lead you to some dark places. But you can get yourself out.
But for some of us, part of that self-discipline to stay grounded. I mean, whatever you are comfortable with out there, if you are spiritual, if you are religious, if you're neither, if you're a hiker and you like going on a hike, and if that's the tool that you use to connect with yourself, then do whatever. I mean, I can sit on my computer and get lost, and that takes me out of all that mess that I can get into. All that, because I get into panic mode. My anxiety kicks in, but in order to avoid that, I can get lost in my computer for a couple of hours, and just be like, I'm good. Like I'm good. When we're home together, we can sit down and watch a RuPaul episode, and that puts us in perspective on.
Yes, you can.
But can we say that Daniel is the Mexican Honey Boo Boo on TikTok? See, comments like that keep me grounded because I know people. There's always somebody out there to call me out.
Definitely true. Yes, Mr. Moran. Yes, Mr. Moran, you can. But yeah, and again, I totally apologize for my statement because it's people assume that about me much of my life, including my own father, and he abused me psychologically with that fact that he believed. So I just have to apologize and say that's not the intended what I meant by that statement, but I know that's what could be interpreted. So once again, and for the last time on this show, I'm apologizing for that weird fat shaming weird comment because it doesn't apply. That's almost like old programming that came up from my parents. Hi, Angie.
But it's
anyway, I would love to move on to any other topic.
Hi, Angie. Oh, how you doing, Angela?
Angela.
Her name's she's an old friend of mine from Houston. So
okay.
I know it's Angela. So hello, Angie. For those of you watching, we had an exciting weekend. First of all, a big hello to our dear friend, one of my best buddies, Richard Wayne Kilgo II, who not only, for those of you that watch who watch Put It Together on Saturdays, if you missed the first episode of the season, he was on the panel show with our friend Berkeley. He's an excellent intuitive and astrologer, tarot card reader, and photographer. We booked him to do our new shots, promo shots and personal shots, because we're coming on 10 years of being together. So you want me to show them now? We're going to show you some photos. I'm going to start by showing you one of Christian's favorites from the whole shoot. We shot 120 pictures that day, just so you know, between the two of us, 120 pictures. So this is Christian's favorite shot. Gorgeous. Gorge. Yeah. It's gorge. It's fetching.
He's gorge.
Your eyes. And may I say, for those of you wondering, the shirt is it's a human rights campaign. It's called Sun t-shirt. You can find it on their website. But I picked the blue one for him.
I would never believe blue would be what brings out my eyes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like this guy.
It's a very good headshot. It's an extraordinary headshot.
Yeah. This is like my picture on everything for the rest of my life.
And then
a gray hair bald.
And then for every outfit, we took individual and couples photo. So this was Christian's favorite photo of the shoot. Why did you like this one?
I like this one because, one, I love it's a very natural smile for me. And two, I love that you're looking at me with that look that you have in your face so often. Where it's like I love this person, but they're crazy. They're crazy I love you, but you're insane. I think it would too.
This one or the Christian's photo? This one in black and white, or this one in black and white?
I think the couple one in black and white.
The couple one. So this is my favorite photo.
Oh, the blue shirt one.
This is my favorite photo of me.
Oh, wow.
And I just like the way it makes my skin look.
I love you did the whole 50s thing with rolling your sleeves.
Yes. I wanted that with this shirt.
And it's just enough that you could see your farmer's tan just a little bit. I like that. It's kind of sexy.
Just a little tan.
I don't know who these handsome people are in these pictures. They're like strangers.
I just think my face in this photo is just so natural. He just got me in the most calm space. And then this is my favorite. I don't necessarily I want to crop it, but I like how we're standing. I like how we're just for me, this is a power couple.
And they're good colors on us. They almost look like the shirts we were wearing under our suits at the wedding where I bought that shirt for.
Yeah.
I bought this shirt, folks, with it was with a suit that doesn't now it is like just hangs on me. Thank God, I'm grateful for that. But it was really too tight back then, and it's just nice.
But I want to put up Wayne's. If you guys want to find him on Instagram,
Oh yes,
go find him on Instagram. He is in Southern California. He's in Orange County, but I'm sure he will
He
travel
travels.
to Southern California. So if you're interested in getting your shots taken, I'm not going to quote prices. Y'all get in touch with him. But we had music going. He was so comfortable to work with, so professional, so detailed, and then he's just amazing. So find him if you're looking for a photographer. Find him.
Yeah, Richard Wayne Kilgo is incredible.
Yeah. What else is going on? That's going on.
Oh my Lord! Earlier, 4 sergeants police SUVs took off from the police station and went somewhere, and then right behind them was an ambulance. So, woo! A lot has been going on. The last couple of days have been busy for them.
And we're I don't know, it doesn't make a difference. But today's February. We talked about this right before we started. It is February 2nd, 2002. So it's 22022. If you say
It's 02.
February 2nd, 22. It's what is that called when it's the same back and forth?
I know there's a name for it, but I don't. I'm not the right person.
Okay, for you, all of you geniuses out there.
Because it's what 02022022. There you go.
Yeah, but if you just say February 2nd, 22, it's 22022. There we go. But what is it? There's a word for Michael. You're the teacher. There's a word.
That's only a math teacher.
That when you have a word that can be said the same.
No, it does seem like an anomaly, but I think I know Dan's got it's a different word. It's for 3 numbers in a row, or when you have numbers in a row that are all the same.
Right. Oh, here we go.
It's a quiet night tonight. Dang, people.
Well, online it says, what does 2222 mean? It says, according to numerology, this is an extremely powerful sequence charged with energy of duality, partnerships, relationships, and balance. So today is a really good day to bring balance to your life.
Onomatopoeia for
Onomatopoeia.
a palindrome. I think Angela got it.
Palindrome day. There you go. Thank you.
That's what it is. Palindrome day.
Angie is the math tutor. She should know this.
But I agree, Michael. That was good. Onomatopoeia for numbers.
So today is a good day to bring balance to your relationships, personal and professional. 2222 is 8, which means infinity. So any kid born today will be born under the infinity sign, which is good and bad, because good is like if he's born into a strong, powerful, positive influence, that will continue through his life. But if he's born into something dark or negative, that will continue through his life. So anyway. It sounds like a Disney movie where 2 twins are separated at birth. One's good and one's bad. Ooh, like that.
Ooh, so original. Never heard it before.
Nunca. I'm trying to think what else we did this weekend. It just seems so far away. Sunday we didn't do much. We just kind of hung around all day.
Yeah, Sunday was a chill day.
Watched a lot of TV.
I cooked a couple steaks today. Those little mini steaks that you always
Okay. So why is it that you can cook when you're alone, but you don't cook when I'm there?
Because you're the cook. I'm not.
But why? Obviously,
when you're not here, no one gonna cook for me, so I have to do it myself. I don't like cooking.
There's no me to be pregnant and barefoot in the kitchen.
Exactly. Exactly. You
Rams
don't know
house?
what that means, Michael. Do you mean the Rams stadium down, the new stadium downtown? Did they play there on Sunday?
Hi, Nancy.
Hi,
How you doing?
Nancy. Well, anyway, I marinated the steaks overnight. I stabbed them like a serial killer on both sides. Then I marinated them in, this was something I changed, teriyaki sauce, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce,
Ooh.
salt, pepper, garlic, fresh garlic, and onion powder. And I cannot tell you, and I watched it in the, because they're thin, I didn't cook them as long in the air fryer. And so I took them out when they're exactly medium, or probably rare rather than medium. And it was perfect.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. I think I'm working Super Bowl weekend. I'm not sure yet, but that sounds good.
I'm washing my hair.
Do y'all have a super marinade that we should try? That would be
Like that you make on your own, not.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's something you buy, you could tell us the name, but we usually make our own marinades. I like experimenting with the flavors. The teriyaki added that nice sweetness. It added just a hint of sweetness to it all, so it was pretty good.
Because I would think it would be too salty with the.
No, teriyaki doesn't have any salt. It's sweet.
I'm thinking soy sauce.
Yeah, which I did use, but just a little bit of soy because I already had put salt in.
But usually, because I like mine with the Worcestershire sauce and garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper.
I had all that, olive oil, and then I added the teriyaki and a little bit of soy.
I like that little dash of cumin just to give it that.
Oh, I was going to add that, but I didn't for this one. But I did both. I didn't realize one of them was a little thick compared to the other one. So the thicker one I've munched on. I've had it in a sandwich form today before this, and the small one I had for late lunch.
Sesame oil with chicken is good.
That's something I actually don't have. I don't have any. I thought I had sesame oil, but I don't, because I love the flavor of sesame oil.
That sounds pretty good.
I would love that with some chicken. Ooh, that sounds good. And then the other night, I made 3 chicken thighs, marinated them overnight, and had chicken thighs, and they were good.
Again, I don't understand. For anybody who's a couple,
you aren't here.
For anybody who's a couple out there, do you run into this problem that your partner puts this label on you of
you are the better cook? It's not.
But when you're not there, they're like, "Oh, I made this and it was so delicious." Well, why not make it on a day when I'm there? I don't see the difference.
The cook.
I don't comprehend the why not.
Then why aren't you baking cakes and making cookies?
I could.
I know, but you don't.
But because your oven is weird.
No, it's because I'm the baker. You're the cook.
You do make good cookies, though.
I know I do. That's why I'm the baker and you're the cook, because you make really good meals.
But I'm gonna.
I know. I agree, Angela. Stop whining.
How dare you? How dare
you? My mama didn't raise. Do I look like I don't eat? Like I'm not going to cook for myself? Are you crazy?
Okay.
I'll give you that face value.
I think Michael's a pretty good cook. Aren't you a pretty good cook, Michael? Don't you know? Aren't you a good cook?
I mean, honestly, hon, with an air fryer, it's pretty simple to defrost and marinate some meat. It's not like I'm making a 3-course gourmet meal like you make. And
really, an air fryer, you could throw if you really were
frozen.
If you are like completely lazy. Ignorant
or lazy.
Cooking, if you're just ignorant of cooking, you could grab a frozen steak, put salt and pepper on it, throw it in the air fryer, and I guarantee you, it'll come out pretty good. It will come back. Ross, hi, how you doing?
Hey, Ross, we hope you're feeling better.
I hope you feel. Yeah, Ross was supposed to join
Or at
us.
least on the mend.
He was supposed to join us on in the studio today, but he wasn't feeling well. Or is he playing hooky?
Okay, Angie.
We miss you too. I miss you too.
Bye.
We'll talk soon. Have a good night. Angie is a math tutor out in Houston. So if you guys are looking for a math tutor, let us know. We'll connect you. You feel like crap, and you're still here with us. Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you.
Thank
And
you for
Ross,
coming.
It's not our plague related, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I know that that's really bad,
Yeah.
crap wise.
So, but thank you for coming and sharing your crap with us. We
appreciate it. At least I did.
No, we love Ross. And
Absolutely.
Ross is my my Canadian boyfriend. There, I said it on the air. It's my Canadian boyfriend.
My Lord.
I have Uber Eats and list of spots, but I could make a bomb grilled cheese. Well, there you go.
But I admit I can't make a good grilled cheese.
I don't know how. I used to.
Huh?
I used to.
Yeah, I never did. I never quite got how to make a grilled cheese right.
Well, I'm glad you're watching. Don't talk. Take rest. Don't overextend yourself. We're sending you all the best vibes available. For those of you joining us, I wonder if any of you for the people that are watching us now, did you get to see the pictures we shared a little bit ago? If not, we'll share them again. We got some photos taken this weekend. We booked our friend Richard Wayne Kilgo II. We did an amazing photo shoot. I'll show them again before we leave so that you guys can see them.
Do we have a TikTok?
We're really handsome. Huh?
Do we have a TikTok?
We don't have a TikTok. We haven't done TikToks this new year.
We should have done the brunch one.
We shouldn't. We haven't done TikToks. We need to start bringing them back. If y'all are on TikTok, and follow us on TikTok and share your TikToks of the week. If you find a TikTok you like, we'll share it. Secret is to not burn the edges.
I don't even know how to not do that.
But okay, so let's go grilled cheese lesson today. Do you butter the bread or do you spray it? Because I like spraying it when I've done them here with what is it called? The cheese that I buy.
American cheese?
No, the one that I buy.
Daya.
Daya. Like I like to spray the bread and put them both on the grill and then put cheese and then put them on. And then I like to squish it. But I don't like just cheese.
I keep seeing people making these amazing grilled cheese sandwiches in the air fryer. They just put everything in there raw and they put it together and it looks like it comes out perfect.
It's like my quesadillas. I don't like a plain quesadilla. It's got to have some ham or some veggies, at least some salsa. And the grilled cheese has to have something on it. I mean, I don't want just a cheese sandwich. Okay, because true story is that one of the times that I was in jail, they would give you either bologna.
Scandalo.
They would give you either bologna or cheese sandwiches. And so, but not even like grilled cheese. It's just a slice of cheese with mustard. And
my white people took nachos.
Yeah, it's just like it's a prison grilled cheese sandwich.
You could do that with the bologna, the bologna.
Oh yeah, but
I love bologna.
But yeah, so it's like those cheese crackers.
I ain't going to jail for it.
It's like those little cheese crackers in the packet. Like they give you those in jail too. Snacks. So I'm not a fan of those. They're just like.
That's why you hate them. I don't like them.
They trigger just a little.
They trigger some memory.
So before we go into our picks of the weeks, I'm going to show you
It's just like when Daniel goes to the bathroom, he just suddenly says, "I want wine."
Shut up.
I'm kidding. He doesn't say that.
We're going to show you our picks. We took 120 pictures on Saturday, and these are Sunday, and these are that's what we did on Sunday.
Yeah, we did our picture photo shoot.
The picture for Sunday.
Had a
Yes,
delicious.
Martha,
Wow.
I'm lying. I'm lying.
That was Saturday.
Saturday, I did the show.
Sunday really
For
wasn't
those of
finished.
you, for those of you that missed Put It Together on Saturday, you missed a really good episode. If you have any questions about your taxes, we had Martha, our sis Martha, on the show talking about taxes. So if you missed it, go check it out.
Oh my God,
Okay,
it was a really good one.
so here are Christian's picks for photos. This is his personal photo. This is his couple's photo. This is my individual photo. And this is my couple's photo. So anyway, those are our pictures. Is it
That picture.
I butter the bread and pan. Sometimes I put turkey, banana
Ooh,
peppers.
banana peppers.
Ooh,
I love banana
tomatoes,
peppers.
cheddar mozzarella. Ooh, cheddar mozzarella.
Ooh,
You know
tomato.
that adds a different level to
That
the.
mozzarella is different too. That's a real nice texture to it.
Adds a
See,
different
I don't buy the selection of cheeses, so I don't. I always think like I watch some of these recipes on TikTok. They're like, and take the ricotta out of your. Who the heck just buys ricotta and keeps it in their fridge? And who the heck buys? And be sure to chop up your fresh parsley,
with
which
the basil.
I just keep parsley in my house.
I just have it with my basil waiting.
And be sure to use your fresh basil.
Basil.
And put it in the microwave if you need to heat it up a little bit.
You love them all. Well, we're gonna put some others, so we'll.
Yeah, I just I don't get it. Like, who has all these ingredients just sitting in their house? And if you do, why aren't you making something else? Why didn't you make something with it already?
Ooh. Okay, I've been craving. This is what I think I'm gonna have some tonight because I found some flour tortillas in the freezer. I didn't know I even had them in there. So.
Oh, I'm sure you didn't. Daniel has a beautiful big freezer, so there's stuff you can hide from you in there.
But I've been craving bean. I've been craving flautas too. But I've been craving bean tacos for like weeks.
Oh, and they have to be on flour, huh?
Weeks, yes. Which for everybody, I normally don't eat flour tortillas. I eat corn, but I have had this craving for bean tacos and flour tortillas.
Well, you have to. I know you got beans because your cabinets are full of canned food. So I always say Daniel's house will be the adventure house to get to when we need more canned goods.
Oh, well, in
the apocalypse, that is.
I was going to a grilled cheese shop in Ohio. Their dessert grilled cheese donuts.
Oh, I bet that is an experience. It sounds good. Now I want old-fashioned donuts again. I swear I'm going to get in the car and go to Winchell's and get six of them.
While you talk about your pick of the week, I'm going to find one of the cute photos.
While you talk about your pick
of
the week. Well, I talk about my pick of the week. You can do
it. While you talk about your pick of the week, I'm going to find one of the cute photos that poses that you did at the show.
Oh, do the one down.
Yes. So I'll let you talk about your.
Okay, it won't take long. This is my pick of the week is The Zoo, South Carolina. The Zoo series is on Disney Plus, and it is through National Geographic. It basically goes to various zoos. There's been the Zoo San Diego Zoo, the Zoo San Diego, the Zoo Tampa, the Zoo somewhere in the Midwest. Oh no, the Bronx Zoo. And the zoo, it's a series called The Zoo, and then they put usually where the zoo's at. And this particular season, it's South Carolina, and they follow around the people who make the zoo's work behind the scenes, and you get to see births and how they take care of the animals and how the trainers form these really beautiful relationships with the animals, and just kind of neat to see behind the curtain of how zoos work. And how they really are they're not trying to have the animals suffer. And most of these zoos have huge ranges for like the free range animals, like from Africa and stuff like that. It's really interesting. It's really cool. This season is South Carolina, and it's a really great team they have there. And total binge-worthy watch. If it weren't for this show tonight, I'd still be watching it, probably finishing out the series.
I see where your priorities are.
Yes.
My pick of the week is Archive 81. So Archive 81 is one season right now, and it's very easy to watch, very quick. It's on Netflix, but it's definitely one of the shows that's a rabbit hole. So once you watch the first episode, like you want to know where it's going. The premise of the story is this very rich man hires this gentleman who refurbishes old um, VHS tapes. So any old tape, he cleans them up, makes them watchable, changes the boxes, and so people can see these tapes. So there is this house and this collection of tapes that this gentleman hires this other gentleman to do. So it's called Archive 81, but the part of the deal is he has to go and live in this house while he's doing this work. He can't leave. He doesn't have access to a cell phone. Well, it's very spotty, but there's this whole story. But he's watching the videos as he goes along. Now, there is this whole other supernatural element to it that you're not sure if he's being haunted or if he's traveling through times. It's really you have to watch the whole thing because it starts unfolding. It's kind of like watching the tapes. You're watching the tapes with him, and it starts to unfold. But the series starts, and when our friend Maddie was here, we watched it in 2 days, but we watched it at night, so we were so exhausted and tired. But it's definitely like an all day. You can watch it all in one day. But it's called Archive 81. Get ready for a rabbit hole. I think there's a season 2 coming out after this. So just watch it, pay attention to it, get ready to go down a rabbit hole, and let us know what you think.
What do you think?
So, and also let us know what your picks of the week are. Daniel messaged photos of donuts.
Oh my gosh, did you see that? A snore donut? I don't know what a snore donut is, but
I think he
strawberry
says
lemonade donut?
s'more donut, probably.
Oh, s'more donut.
S'more donut? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah.
S'more donut. I'm all snore donut.
There it is. It's a s'more donut.
Yeah. And strawberry lemonade donut. Yum.
Oh, original glaze.
You want to know one of my favorite cake donuts is the blueberry cake donut. It's lightly glazed, but it's just a blueberry cake donut. Usually, everywhere I've ever gotten them, they are packed with blueberry flavor. They're so good. Winchell's doesn't carry it, believe it or not. They don't make that one, but they make a strawberry one. Is that a horde s'more donut? Is that a horde donut? No.
Let me show you for everybody. I found a picture that this is his what is it?
Cougar. The Cougar boss photo.
No, this is what is it? Tiger King?
Yes, I'm running. I run my corporation.
Meow. I'm evil. This is one of the cutest photos, but we have a lot of other cute photos that we took. Christian was a lot more animated. I get very actor in photo shoots.
It's very serious. Like, this is very serious, and it's my career, and I'm not going to mess it up by goofing around. Exactly, Le Tigre from Zoolander. That is exactly what I was doing.
It was just a really fun, easy.
I had fun. I had those crazy moments. It was just fun to be in between.
We'll be posting more photos on the Christian and Daniel page. So if you're not following us on Christian and Daniel, make sure you do. If you're not following us on Christian and Daniel, go follow us on Christian and Daniel on Facebook, and we'll post more pictures there on the show. If you're watching us on one of the other pages and you do not have Facebook, message me there, and we'll post some pictures on our other pages. We are Monday. I have an appointment with Bridget, who is our web designer on Monday. So she is going to help me Monday to get the website.
We're going to update the Little Mexican Productions page. A lot of people have gone there and given us feedback that they still don't know what we do or what the company means, and we need to make that much clearer on there. Also, I need to put my updated bio on there, and I still haven't figured out any little plaques to put up there other than my mediumship plaque, something for mediumship, but maybe tutoring and all that other stuff. Whatever I do, I guess I just put up there.
It's really interesting that I don't realize how much we actually do until people ask me, or I get interviewed, or when I'm putting all this stuff together for Bridget. Like, between both of us, we do a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a lot. Like, it's a lot. So anyway, I'm just blown away. Like, I realize I'm in the last. Today I had my life coach session, but now I'm at the point where I'm life coaching her so that she can give me pointers on. I'm kind of taking my test basically.
Yeah.
And
the final exam kind of.
Yeah, and I made her cry. So yes. So if you're looking,
you met her in person, folks, and he just kicked her in the shins. That's what
if you are looking for a life coach, either for just personal use or you want to train to be a life coach, Grace Rivers, my life coach, is excellent. I've been working with her since April of last year, and we took some breaks along the way, but
yeah,
she's amazing. She's amazing. But it's really cool that now I get to practice on her. And we had a really excellent session this morning. So if you're looking for a spiritual life coach, and I have my own style, the alignment. So if you're looking for something different to align your energies, let me know. And we need to put a review page on our website too.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Hi, Micah.
Oh, Micah's here.
Sounds like I was talking about the tea. Hi, Micah. Hi, Micah.
And I lost track. Hi, Micah. It's because my phone rang. I was like, "Who's calling me? Who's calling me during showtime?" What else is coming up? What else do we have going on?
Well, we are in the middle of Girl Scouts cookie season.
Oh,
and
did you give me some?
If you know Girl Scouts or someone who has a daughter who's in Girl Scouts, go buy you some cookies because they just took delivery of all their cookies. So they have them sitting in their houses and their garages. And if they're not all sold, they end up having to buy them and eat them. So
I wonder if they're going to be with I don't remember buying any last year, but I wonder if they're going to be outside the grocery stores like they normally are.
Oh, they totally will. They should be. Oh, unless COVID keeps them from doing it. But I remember in 2020 or 2020, there's girls on the corner. As long as they're outside with masks on, they're fine. I know. Agree, cookies.
I only really like the
trefoils.
The ones?
The shortbread cookie.
Oh yeah.
That's like the most basic one, and
that's my favorite. That's my favorite. Yeah. I even found, I think I bought some like in 19, and then somewhere along the line of 20, I was cleaning my pantry and I was like, ooh.
And they stay fresh until you open them.
Cookies, so they were good.
Last night I ate a whole row of the Thin Mints that I had forgotten were in my freezer. Unfortunately, they'd absorbed some other scents in there. I'm like,
Well, before we're getting down to the last 5 minutes or so, before we go, I want to remind everybody that we have shows for you almost every day of the week. On Wednesdays, obviously, us, Christian and Daniel show, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. On Fridays, I'm back with the Card Devo, and we've been having some really awesome shows. So make sure you check us out. Fridays at 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. I was going to move it to 6, but it's too late for people to get connected. So, and then put it together, one episode on Saturdays at noon, 3 o'clock Eastern, except for this Saturday. This Saturday, I have 2 episodes coming up. Nicholas Snow, who runs TV, Homo TV. It's called Homo TV out of Palm Springs.
Who did the the Palm Springs Gay Pride.
Yes. So the gentleman that runs that channel, he's kind of like our counterpart in Palm Springs. He will be on the show Friday, and actor, producer, director.
He'll be on the show Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday, okay.
Saturday. And then actor, producer, director Ray Buffer will be on the show to come and talk about his new projects. So if you are around, he'll be here at 5 on Saturday. So we have 2 shows this Saturday. And then after that, we go back to 1 a day. Because I'll be in, just tell the girls to set up in front of weed shops. Oh, yeah. Remember that happened like 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago?
I'm like, I don't know why they don't do that. That's very smart.
That happened several years ago. That one little girl did that, and she sold out. She was like the biggest seller in her.
Of course she was.
Yeah, that's so smart. Yeah.
I do a CBD gummy to help me sleep once in a while. When I wake up, I am ferociously, the CBD does not, you don't get stoned or anything from CBD gummy, but it has the same side effect where I wake up starving, like so hungry. And that's the only thing that bugs me with them. That's like a side effect I have to really weigh, whether it's worth feeling that hungry and nauseous in the morning or whether, because for me, fortunately, that's what happens when I get if I'm overly hungry, I get nauseous. And I'm always like, is it worth it?
We'll have to compare cookies, maybe buy 1 box of each and compare them online. And see. We were supposed to do that with the Japanese. So I bought this, just quick story because we got about 4 minutes. I bought this box of mixed candies and
from Japan.
treats. And they were meant for our nephew Alexis out in Texas because he was sick. And I accidentally sent them to my house instead of his house. We sent him another one, so he got his candy. But we were supposed to do this like on camera food test. But it wasn't really candies. It was all these treats.
They were like savory. It was more like snacks. Yeah. It was more snacks than candy. I rather would get a full package of like what they could get, like what kids would buy, at like whatever the equivalent, or at 7-Eleven, like what are the Japanese candies that are unique to there that they don't sell here in the United States. That's what I want to try. I want to try all those weird little candies. And they're not weird. Sorry. That's just very xenophobic American thinking. They're not weird. They're just different. And
it's just flavors we're not used to. But we were going to do like this on-camera taste test, but we didn't really. So we're going to order. We want to do those. We want to see.
We want to get a bigger package and with something with more variety.
We also want to do more on our TikToks too. So those would be really good for our TikToks. So
that'd be a really good TikTok.
Anyway, we've got 3 minutes. Let me show you all the pictures again before we go, because I know some of you just joined us. So I want to show you some of the pictures that we took this Saturday with our friend Richard Wayne Kilgo II. Let me show you his. This is his Instagram, so go check it out. This is my favorite couple picture. This is Christian's. This is Christian's favorite photo of himself. This is mine. And then this was Christian being silly. Meow. Do the ghost pepper chip challenge.
I would love to do that. We need to order that. It's just like one chip.
The Diablo chip? Yeah, we should order it.
I want to do that because I think we could do it.
I think we can pull it off. If anybody can, we can.
Yeah.
Watch, I'm going to go online and order it, Michael, and we'll do that.
Oh, no, order 2. Because there's only one chip in a package.
But anyway.
I still want to do that on air.
Again, if you're in Orange County, Southern California, and looking for a photographer, Richard Wayne Kilgo, we definitely recommend him.
You could use him anywhere. You don't have to be in Orange County.
Yeah.
He'll travel.
He'll travel. Have car, will travel. Anyway, for now, we want to thank y'all. If you're watching us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, please share this on your page and let other people watch it. If you're watching us on YouTube, do us a favor, scroll down, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll let you know every time there's a new show posted on there. And don't forget, even on Mondays, we have horoscopes. So on Mondays, I post the horoscopes for the week. So go check this out. And if you have not seen the horoscopes for the year, the predictions, go check this out. They're available on the YouTube page. For now, we want to thank all of you for watching. Thank you for being here. I'll sit and watch the video. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Love to you.
We love you too, sis.
Everybody, thank you. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.